This is what's left of Avdiivka, the eastern Ukrainian town that, after long stretches of intense fighting, is now fully in Russian control. It's considered to be one of Ukraine's bigger losses in this war, a loss that didn't have to happen, according to the Biden administration. The White House National Security Council spokesperson wrote on social media, "This is the cost of congressional inaction. Ukrainian soldiers are fighting bravely, but urgently need supplies to defend against Russia's onslaught." She and the president both urged lawmakers to approve aid for Ukraine immediately.
The idea that now, when they're running out of ammunition, we walk away, I find it absurd.
Between Russia's advances on the battlefield in Ukraine, attempts to build a space-based weapons system, and the death of opposition leader Alexei Navalny, it's fueling a renewed sense of urgency to get the U.S. aid package for Ukraine approved by Congress.
The entire world is going to remember what the U.S. did here. And nothing would make Putin happier right now than to see Congress waver in its support for Ukraine.
House Speaker Mike Johnson is holding up the process. He would need to call a vote in the House as the next step in approving the spending, but he's refusing, in part because he's a staunch supporter of Donald Trump. Not only is Trump against support for Ukraine, he's recently suggested he'd encourage Russia to attack NATO allies, and he's remained silent on Navalny's death, alarming his opponents, including Nikki Haley, who appeared on ABC News.
But the fact that he won't acknowledge anything with Navalny, either he sides with Putin and thinks it's cool that Putin killed one of his political opponents, or he just doesn't think it's that big of a deal. Either one of those is concerning.
Katie, we have added urgency but little sign of movement on passing that Ukraine aid package.
Yeah, a small but powerful group of pro-Trump lawmakers continues to block the passage. They're even threatening their own speaker, Mike Johnson, saying they'll kick him out if he brings it to a vote on the floor. There are some ways that lawmakers can get around it and force a vote, but it's unlikely to happen soon because the House just went on vacation for 2 weeks. Ian.
Katie Simpson is in Washington.